Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2015. Welcome to Season 2. It has been a long time since I played this game. It's been quite a while since I ended Season 1. I was a little abrupt, but a lot of it was due to some things that were going on in the game, going on in the world, like in real life. And I want to make another run at it. So, if we bring up my map, which if I remember the correct number, 9, key number 9, remember that when you normally start out, you're up in the middle there, and you have field number 24, 29, and 38. Those are your fields. I think 30 you might have? I don't recall. We are changing things up. Number 1, things are modded for us. We have some additions, we have some different features, which we'll get into as we go here. But we're also starting down here at field number 35 and field number 40. Those are the two fields we have. So we have this one right here, and we have that one right over there. So we have some equipment to begin with. Decided to kind of adjust what your normal starting set would be. I kind of want to lower this. There we go. I don't remember any of the key codes for the most part. Just hoping I can get through here. There we go. Let's pull this guy off of here. Perfect. So one of the first mods that we have, if you remember the original game, if you hire a worker to do your work for you, like start digging, he doesn't use any fuel. He doesn't use any seed. It was kind of a cheap little way around. Well, we are not doing it that way. We have a mod on here that I have a mod installed on here that you have to utilize feed and stuff like that. So, and if that's the case, I have a mod here that allows me enter to have seed on the cart. I have a pickup truck already in my possession, which has a fuel tank on it so that we can do fuel. We already have a semi-truck because we don't have a place to store things because we don't have the normal farm, and I'm not actually going to use those silos. Or if I do, I have to truck it. So that's why I've got a grain trailer, which is also a modded grain trailer, and it looks great. It's what I'm used to seeing, what we always used in real life. Much more than the tipper things that they have in this game, which are more of a European style, I believe. And then we have the basics here. We have a simple combine, simple planter, simple cultivator. So that stuff is all the same. So when it comes right down to it, we are actually going to be implementing a few rules. Besides some of the mods there, like the one that added in the workers utilizing fuel and stuff like that to make things a little harder. And I have another one too that's supposed to be installed, but it's not working at the moment. Where if you, like right here, if I were to drive through this grass here, it would actually knock it down. And if you drive through a field, I don't know if this thing's dug yet or not. Oh. It appears to be dug already. But we'll see if I can get that thing working. So let's check this real quick. See, to me it looks like it's not dug, but it is. Oh. Turn on my lights. I don't need my lights. So I guess I don't actually have to dig anything. We can just start planting. Another rule. once we pay off the loan that we have right now, I don't want to have to take out another loan. So we're going to have to do things the smart way, slowly build our way up. I'd like to get into the animals right away. I'd like to be able to utilize the animals right away. Let's park this right here. I'd like to be able to try and keep things neat here by parking in the sheds. I feel it's a good practice, kind of makes things look a little nicer. So we're going to get in this guy. Raise this up, perfect. We're going to have to see if this actually works here. So, O selects the seed. Apparently you can put anything in with this thing. I want to put in wheat. And our money goes down. Lovely. Perfect. So yeah, we want to get into animals as soon as possible. We're not going to utilize... Let's see, right about there looks good. We need to turn on sower. Perfect. So, if this works properly, we hit hire worker, and we watch, and seed is going down, like it should, and the fuel will also go down. Perfect. We'll be able to let him do his thing, and we can just go do something else. There we go. Another thing that we're going to make sure to do is we can only harvest what we plant. So when it comes to the animals, if we need the hay, we're not just going to harvest all this grass here because we didn't plant it. If we want to do wood, which we will be utilizing, might be utilizing a couple mods to get that working. Whether it be possibly a wood chipping mod so that the wood chipper will work properly. Things like that. We can only cut down trees that we have grown. So we're going to have to invest right away into... we're probably going to need a stump grinder anyways. Oh, this guy right here. For planting stuff and working our way as we go through here. So something to keep in mind, something I want to do in the future here. So he's turning around and coming back. Perfect. So let's see here, we really should go get some fuel, and I forget exactly where to go. I think it's right next to the shop. Now this truck is the way to go when it comes to getting around. That is for sure. Oh, nice. So I'd say we're gonna go this way. Trying to decide by the, looking at the dash there, what type of vehicle it actually is, based on the dash. But regardless, see, I think how it used to work with the other one, I guess it wasn't necessarily that cheaty, is that it would just utilize the money that you had, and it would pay for like the fuel and the seed cost. But I would rather it run out and us have to refill things. I think that's a neat option. Let's see here. So if I do refuel and refill trailer, we'll be good to go. And we're gonna hit this thing right here so that it goes away. Vehicle's gas tank gets empty, you refill it at gas stations like this one. There's several along the main map. Yes, I know. And look at our money disappear. Whew. So I'm gonna continue working here. You guys know what some of this is about. I just wanted to inform you how things are going, how we're gonna be doing things, and some of the changes. So I need to go make some money, and I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, welcome back. Whew. Storage. Harvest is just about done. Did that field already. Worked on this one. Did a couple things while I was off camera there, just to kind of speed things up, because I realized after planting the first time through here, both fields, planting both 35 and 40, it took like 3 hours to plant both fields. Not exactly beneficial, especially when you figure that the ones that they give you, the planter that they give you, it needs to be cultivated first. So I would have had to run the cultivator through, and then run the drill through. So this, for those of you who know Farming Simulator 2015, you may recognize this planter kind of. It's a smaller version of a vanilla planter. It allows you to do the cultivating and the planting all in one shot. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the same size though as the starter one, so we're really not gaining much. From the looks of it, oh, yep, this guy is done. So I'm actually going to see if I can do this correctly. Should be able to fold it, shouldn't I? Or no? Okay, that's the header. This is turn on. Oh, that's right, you can't fold it because it's got crap in it. We got another 1,500 bushel. You'll notice that my money is not doing the greatest, but it's understandable. I really haven't done much other than purchase a few things, which, of course, eats up your money for some reason. If I can get this up in there. Oh, I did, I think. It barely fits over the edge of the trailer. What we're going to do is we're going to go and sell this all right away, because I have a plan for it, and hopefully we can benefit from this. And I really mean it when I say hopefully. So I'm just going to leave the combine here for the moment, and we are going to go over to our truck. We're going to get in, we're going to tarp it. Perfect. I have installed a few mods since I was last here. I don't know if I mentioned the silo extension mod. It's going to make actually bunker silos very interesting. We'll get into that when we get there. Let me quick go here. No, my mouse is too fast in this one. We have wheat. Where is the best place to take wheat? Grain elevator is pretty good, 651. Oh, the windmill is the best for wheat. Well, that's kind of nice. There you go, speed out my mouse again. On top of that, I also installed some equipment mods. And I also found out that the version of the mod that adds the tire tracks to the field was outdated. It wasn't updated properly. So needless to say, I did update it properly now. And it's functioning. I can verify it. Now it doesn't work in this grass for some reason. Not exactly sure why. But in the field, it most definitely does work. So, I'm hoping we're going to get a pretty good cash payout here. Hopefully. There is still some, like, potatoes and sugar beets at the farm that I didn't unload out. Because apparently this trailer doesn't take that crop, but that's okay. Not a big deal. So here we are at the windmill. We have to untarp it. How much money are we going to get from this? Right about there. Ooh, quite a bit. $50,000. Ooh. Oh, I'm wondering why I couldn't close it. So why is that? Ooh, ouch! There's a flagpole there, or a light pole. Why is that important? Well, we're actually going to get one of our first modded items here, because when it comes right down to it, the faster we can harvest and plant for that reason, the faster we can get stuff done, the faster I can get this series out. So we want to upgrade things as quick as possible. Plus, once we get to upgrade things, we can buy more fields, which means we can run more acres, which will benefit us as well. So that should be enough money to get what we want to do, if I do this properly. The worst part about parking this trailer back in here is that bunker silo gets in the way too often. Which I think it's going to right now. Unless I can cut it over far enough. No. It's alright, we'll just pull into it. Plus, I am getting better at backing this trailer up. Kind of. Probably be easier if I used my mirrors or something and stayed inside, but that's okay. So, let's go here. What I want to show you guys. We're going to have to get out of this. There we go. Got a couple more. To give you an idea, tractors-wise, we got a lot of Magnums. We've got I put a big Case IH pack in here. Actually really excited about this one. We had a 7220, so this is the same tractor, just a little bit more horsepower. What is this? 243 horse. Ours was like 150 to 170, somewhere in there. So a little bit bigger. But what we're looking at is this guy right here, 2388. We actually have a 2366, which is a little bit earlier, but a very similar combine. But the biggest thing is more capacity, and the header is 8.5 meter. We have a 4.2 meter, so it's twice the working width, bigger combine. I like the sound of that. The reason being, right now what we're running with is this guy right here. Only has 4,200 capacity, so a lot more capacity. But if we go up to the next Case IH, this big guy, well, first of all, yeah, that's a lot of money right now that we just can't afford. And it's also going to have a 35-foot head on it, which, if we go back into here, is 10.5 meters. Not much bigger than the 8.2, but it would be beneficial. So I think that's what we need to look at getting here. The biggest problem being we don't have the money for it at the moment. However, we don't need one of these tractors. But I wanted to sell this first. So the combine gets sold. And the head gets sold. Perfect. Now we're going to want to go into the harvesters. We're going to want to purchase this one. And I actually haven't tested this, so hopefully this stuff works. If not, I'm in trouble. 1020, that's the same head that we have. How about that? So we now have $5,000 left. Lovely. I get the feeling, well, I don't know if I want to sell that one yet. We might leave it as is for now, but ooh. Well, the model isn't too bad. I mean, it ain't perfect. Oh, does that look good? Turns pretty good too. Oh, I love the PTO mark, or the PTO shafts there. There we go. Oh yeah, well used. Look at that width. Look at that working width. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, I love it. So I'm guessing there is no way for us to, let's see. Can we put it down? No. All we can do is turn it on. Yep. Alright, fair enough. Oh, we gotta do this. There we go. So wait a second. If I do that, and if I switch to here, can I put it down? Oh, I can. Oh, that's nice. Yep, got the same real adjustment. Looks the same way. Oh, what I was going to try and do. I'm pretty sure there isn't going to be a pull type. I like the black smoke out of it, that's cool. Because some of these, you know, you could hook up a header to the back of the combine. No. Which there shouldn't be, not with this model. Doesn't work that way. So that's actually functioning properly. Ooh, are we gonna make it? Nope. Well, I got a bit of a drive home. This thing is going to be nice and slow for me. Looks like I'm going to have to go into this farmer's field a little bit. But we definitely... Ooh, this thing does not drive very well. Or at least you don't want to hold the steering down for too long, because it spins out. Yeah, the model isn't too bad. I like this. We'll see, I have to see how it runs. But that'll have to be probably for another episode. So I'm going to take this back home, and I'm guessing... Yeah, he's not far off from being done planting. So I guess our next goal is going to be to probably purchase another field we can work. Ideally, we'd probably want to get into 32, 33, go up that way, and take a bunch of those fields there. Of course, 31 is just across the road from us too, so that one might be beneficial as well to take. As we're headed up that direction, there's also a shed up there, so we can put some of our stuff there instead if we wanted to. But that's all options that we can get into. I'm definitely liking the mod that adds in the seed use and fuel use for the workers. I don't know, it just seems much more realistic when they're out planting and then you come back and hey, oh look, we're out of seed. We gotta go fill up again, or our fuel's running low, we gotta do it. You know, come back in and fill it back up. I mean, that's the way it should be. I never liked that part of the original game, that it didn't do that. This is apparently, I didn't look at those back tires. Yep, they are reversed. I was looking at that axle, that was definitely not a four-wheel drive axle. Combine we had hydraulic rear wheel drive, so you actually had four-wheel drive. We also didn't have the narrow tires in the front like that with duals. We had bigger singles, so this guy's also a bigger combine, bigger than what we had. Actually, if we're in the cab here, oh yeah, that's the same interior. Wow, oh, does that look good? Yeah, oh wow, same shift levers, same everything. You look in the back, oh yeah, oh that is nice. That is cool. That brings back some memories. I like that. We're probably... Oh, it even adds that. So you got the spinners, the spreaders in the back, when you're not putting a straw swath down. And then if you enable the straw swath, they disappear. And that's exactly how you did it. Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, this is not good. This is really tight here. We don't want to bang up our brand new combine here. Although it kind of looks like it was used. We are back home. And I think it's time for us to move on to another day, another time, guys. But thank you all for watching. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 15. I'm going to be slowly adding in some different mods as we go here. Having some fun with new models. And, you know, just telling stories about how things used to be. And the job I used to have. As we slowly conquer this map and do things a little bit differently than how we did last time around. When it comes here to Season 2 of Farming Simulator 2015. So as I said, thank you all for watching, guys. And as always, take it easy.